Hello, chat. Let's get to work. I believe I have everything open. Great, when I do that, it just fucks up the capture. Here. Enable that. Enable that. Alright, now we're good. I have the files open, so I should see whenever something changes. Now to figure out which of these, I'm assuming it's this one. I remember what I wanted to do. So it would be, let's see, SY, SY, no, NY, 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 okay. Actually, no, wait, let me think. Would be YN. It should be YN. In that case, Y. Right. So that's a new factor. Okay, Y. N. Y. And, uh-oh. Out of sync. Reload. Yeah, I'm a very stubborn person. Y. N. It's V's. Probably Y. N. Excuse me? That doesn't seem right. Let me just double check. Is this the oldest? This is, no, not the oldest. This is the newest file. I need to double check if I'm doing this. If what I'm doing matters. What if I go entirely one end? Then probably enough on that end, so that, and then just a few in this general. We're too far in. I don't think this is going to be a good one to include, so let's not include it. It's been a minute. The real question, have the files been modified in that little span of time? The answer is no, they have not. Oh, you're right, I should probably go into this, to that, and that. Okay. Hi, Papyrus. I've been waiting for you. Oh, have you now? Ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Can I do other things, please? Woman? Wait. Wait, that didn't click for me for a second. Hang on. History. They said Monica. Why did they say Monica? Off to a great start. Oh, she was just okay. She was preparing for. She was gonna say that as soon as she showed up because she assumed that the next person would be Monica. Okay. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Leave her alone. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. Guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Oh, they're having reactions to the altered text. I don't think that was a thing that happened last time. Like, if memory serves, the altered text was just something that they said to the player. But also, I could be remembering things wrong because, you know, my memory is a bit shit. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Trademark. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Maybe not determination. Hang on. I need to get this ready for later. Maybe not determination. But I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Papyrus. What do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah. That's so, Yuri. That's correct. Papyrus is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. Really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, the face you made was a bit worrying, mate. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some... Didn't you just say that you had tea made, like, prepared? Oh. Okay, that explains why they reacted, because it's something that was actually said this time. If memory serves, it didn't show up in the log, in the history beforehand. Great. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Sorry I missed the beginning, I was catching up with the VOD. Yeah, no worries. Not much has happened. Except, I've been trying... Last stream, I'm pretty sure I said it at the beginning of last stream. I'm realizing now I didn't post the VOD. I made the VOD, and I was gonna make a thumbnail for it, but I forgot, so it's still unprivated. It's still privated, last stream's VOD. Now, yeah, it was a bit much. It was last stream, which I don't have the VOD. Oh, this is the VOD on Twitch. Twitch has native VODs. Yeah, I've been actively attempting to... Yuri's autistic theory is standing strong. There is... I will say, there is some... I'm not... I feel like... with recent actions, I think you're going to come to appreciate Sans Undertale over here. I'll just say that. They're a bit obsessive. Thanks for waiting to let me suffer. No worries, it's the least I could do. Anyways, the last thing that has happened that's notable is this little line right over here. I think you can pick it out. And with that, we continue. Mouse fucked off again. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she... Oh, it's this dialogue. Yeah, if you didn't pick up on it from the last VOD, some of the dialogue... Does the main character mention legs here? I think I'm going insane. Some of the dialogue is, like, very clearly reused from the first encounter, or, like, other encounters that are similar in Act 1. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Could you be any... Are you gonna go kill someone? Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh. Okay. Sorry if I'm misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri. The music is getting quieter. I gotta wait for it to get to the piano bit again. It is, okay. That's worrying. Read the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. I think it's getting quieter, like even more. Hang on, if I can, I'm gonna max out the screen capture thing. My mic, yeah, I need like a proper mic. Like I keep the screen capture audio low so you can actually hear me. Yeah, the music is getting quieter. Usually it just like abruptly cuts out. So it like being slow this time is concerning. I'm not going to be reading that. For obvious reasons. Do I need a censor? Wonder what happens if it goes completely quiet. Let's see. That's not it. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well get rid of this. Delete. Just in case I'm going to have... Let's see, can I duplicate a source? I can, okay. We just add Which of these is it? Fuck. Image. Gonna name it that. And then paste duplicate. Oh, I could have just selected a random one. Okay. That's on the top. I don't want it to be on the top. I just want it to be here. And then... Actually, I might as well just... Actually, what I could probably do is just move that here and then move Bob above it. And then... transform... Stretch to screen. Alright. I need to rename the thing again. Rename... Sensor... Cool. That is on standby. I'm still not going to be voicing this. What's that noise? Actually, just to be safe, I'm just going to have this here. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Am I... A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh. Okay, that's not what I was thinking it was. I'm pretty sure someone was talking about this last stream. I don't think we were supposed to see that. Oh my god! The history has been wiped. That has been completely overridden. Okay, wait, hang on. The date is February 1st. No file modifications have been made. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Papyrus, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit. That's not how you spell Fahrenheit. I'm assuming it's, probably Celsius. You know, what temperature do you boil water for tea? 167 to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Celsius. Okay, yeah, it's in Fahrenheit. It's in Fahrenheit. America. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turned out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Papyrus. It's very endearing. That's... Let me just open the character folder in case something changes there without me seeing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep up. Was that what we normally said? Whatever. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh yeah, right, we did this last time as well, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We have read this before. I retrieve... We've done this before. Yeah. Like, I've played these games before. The game has used... has, like, deliberately reused the same dialogue from the Act 1, so much so that I've been able to skip it. But I know that we've done this. We've done this interaction, because we did the Yuri route. This is not letting me skip it, which makes me very worried for what's different. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. Yep. Can't see too well. I don't think I noticed the small... the move animation last time. This is such a good game. I know, it's ruined my life. Your teacup. I'm very worried why is the game not letting me skip? What is different? Something is different, I don't know what. Is it this? It's not. If I, yeah, I might get smudged. What is different? I'm going insane. Is it like modifying the history? No, doesn't look like it. Files are still the same. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Something's going to happen here. That's something different. Something bad. Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Was that normal? Yeah, I think last time I covered her face with Sans Undertale. I'll just have him off until later. We're gonna just... Yep. I'm going insane. What's different? We found it. The audio has cut out. Sorry, the mic peaked. We found the difference. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Music gone? Yeah. I'm very worried. Mic okay? Alright, that's good. How it looks to me in OBS, I think if I talk too loudly, the mic slash aux thing, like the sound shower or whatever, if I speak too loudly, then it just goes completely red, and I'm just assuming that like the mic peaks, even though it probably doesn't, just because I don't really have a good mic. let's keep going. I can't. Papyrus. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. You, god damn it. Oh, we're just getting yanked out of it. Papyrus. Uh-oh. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. No file modifications yet. There is audio now, but it is a heartbeat. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it. Those are new eyes. You see that? That's a new expression. Even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah! Oh! 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 Turning up screen brightness. Yeah, that seems like a good thing to do. I don't think I can modify... Can I? Hang on. Properties. Screen capture. Filter? Effect filter. Sharpen? Doesn't look like that. Yeah, I don't think that did anything. I don't know what I expected. Is her... Okay, I thought for like a moment that her eyes were tracking the cursor. Thankfully they're not, but this is very worrying. She's breathing very loudly. This is an anomaly, so I need to make a save for it. Thank you. It's time to share poems. Who should I... Is Natsuki still in the room? Because she left. She left after she was told to fuck off in the most horrible way possible. Oh, you're still here. Thank you. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. Look, she's forcing me to. You saw her. Still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. You better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. I have to read just the window that I have for the files. Jealous. I mean, like, in fairness, Yuri has like forcibly taken over like any interaction that I'm trying to have with Natsuki. It's very concerning. Just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Bingo. gonna get rid of that for now, just so we can read it. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. BRB. Let me just double check something. Stats. Yeah, take your time, take your time. I might as well just wait for them to get back. Just seems polite. And I can because they're the only one watching. I'm also just gonna use this to look through a few channels that I have open. It's gonna just an excuse to check through. Everything should be up to date. I could try and... So yeah, if there's anyone who's actually watching aside from Joy, while we're waiting for them to come back, I would like to showcase something. If that's alright with everyone. I hate how it's like active immediately. There's probably a setting for that. So, this this is my... That's too low. This is my capsule folder. I've been investigating some of the things in this game, and to keep track of them, I have a folder on my desktop that I've labeled capsule. It's where I store information that seems important. I have saved each of the let's just go with four. The four anomalous files. Happy thoughts and trace back from the Sayori incident, let's say. Can you hear me? Alongside the extra files that were added during Act 2, Can You Hear Me and I.txt. Additionally, I've made the discovery that the CHR files have things inside of them. I've cracked Monica and Yuri, or at the very least, I've figured out what file format they're supposed to be. Natsuki I have set to OGG. I think I just forgot to change it back to CHR once this didn't work, because I don't remember this actually working. Yuri.txt is base 64 and is a very long story. It's not told by any of the characters in the game's universe, or at least the main four. But it's a story nonetheless. And this one is a PNG. I can actually just show this PNG, and it is this. This is Monica.png. I'm not sure what this means, not definitively at least. But what I've gathered, what I'm assuming is this bit in the middle. I can probably enlarge in it. It's okay, yeah, it's still a bit hard to see because of I'm assuming compression. In the middle is a bunch of white and black squares. Obviously, that doesn't look like a QR code, and it isn't a QR code. I've tried, but what I think it may be is sorry. What I think it may be is binary code inscribed visually with ones and zeros being black and white squares. My theory is that if I can inscribe this series of squares into binary code, I can find what it's trying to be, I guess. But that's going to be a lot of manual work. So unless I find like something that what am I trying to say? Something that is able to do that more efficiently than like manually. Until I can find something that will do that, I'm probably not going to try and do that, just because that is so much work. Anyways, just gonna I'll keep this screen capture enabled. Or, like I won't delete it, just because I don't want to have to re-add it later. How else can I stall for them to come back? Oh, I do need to delete it. Actually, no, I can just change the source. I'll just delete it. Right, I can close that and screw up the capture for a moment so I can reopen auto run. Nothing has opened in auto run. I'm gonna reposition this just for myself so I can see how do I stall this. I'm running out of stalling ideas. I could read the story that was included in the Yuri.txt. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see here. So this is what reading is made for. Let's see, copy, paste, move it down to here. Alright, that's the right one selected. Oh, you're back. Okay. What did I miss? I'm gonna be completely honest, I decided to start stalling by reading the message.txt. Not the... reading the text that was in Yuri's character file. Just because I don't want to read Sayori's letter more than once. Not Sayori, Natsuki's poem. What am I saying? Anyways, where were we? Second paragraph, I'm pretty sure. God damn it, I lost... Okay, we're good. Okay. This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. Truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. Please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. You have my word. I will do what I can. Oh no. Oh no. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? Theory? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. I'd prefer not to, but I don't think I have a choice. That was so nice. Yeah. Oh, so it's Monica with a K. I'm sorry. Monica, stop being a bitch. Can I select anything else? I guess. Okay. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh, interesting. Huh? The game did a fake reboot to show just Monica in place of the this game is not suitable for whatever. Well, I'd rather not forget what I just read. I'd prefer to go directly to the person I'm supposed to confront. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Papyrus. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? Did her eyes fuck up for a moment? It's not bad, right? All the girls have red accessories besides Monica. I just noticed that. Joy, what color is the clip in Yuri's hair? Just what color is that? Red? That is not red. Are you kidding me? That is purple. That is not red. Yeah, it's purple. It's not red. From far away it looks red. Whatever you say, Joy. Yeah, it's purple. Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. Hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll... I'm not gonna read that. Just a heads up. I'm not reading that. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Monica's doing all of this. She killed Sayori. She's fucking up like everyone else. I hate it. I hate her. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I don't think I can read it. That's not Japanese. Or like another language. That is English. I can tell because like I can make out like A's and C's. I can make out individual letters. I can't make out what it's saying. Want to no, I don't think this is meant to be read. Is it looping? No. I'm just not gonna try and read that. For reasons. Oh! You've gotten closer. Do you like... Okay, it's not tracking the mouse. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... Thanks for taking a step back. Could you say that again in a language other than, hieroglyphics? Oh. I'd like you to speak in hieroglyphics again. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Uncomfy? Yeah. It appears she is also mortified over what's happened. Understandable reaction. I think I'm gonna vomit. Understandable reaction. You. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kinda dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Yes, please don't let her see me again. Please. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. I see. Oh, you're talking about when we were making tea, and you rewound time. Isn't that kind of messed up? Even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. She does have a collection. We've seen it. We've seen that she said that she had one. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. The point is, you've been kind of enabling her. Not saying it's your fault though. I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. Fuck you, Monica. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. We all hate Monica here. I know what you fucking did, you piece of shit. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Can I just spend time with Natsuki? I'm like actively trying to do that. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head. And I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, guess we won't worry about your poem. You should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Oh, right. Oh, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop it. As for mine, I worked really hard on this poem, so hope it's, effective. Here goes. Saving here so I can archive it. Jeez, that really startled me. Um, well, I guess I kinda messed up at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. It's missing now. Oh my god, Monica has had the incredible decision, has made the incredible, writing decision to write Missing No into her poem. How nice of her. I love Missing No. Never mind. Let's just move on. Um, secret poem, yes. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Hmm, yeah. I was trying to think like maybe this has something to do with Yuri, but my first thought and obviously the most obvious one is Sayori. I remember one of the chat messages from when that happened. Someone mentioned that the some stuff in the code related to that puts the date of her death to the last time that we saw her, right after we confessed. Which means that No, she said... No, she talked about hating herself for being in love in the last encounter. That must have been when the script began to derail. Or after the conversation, it must have begun. Whatever. Point is, the important thing that I'm taking away from this confirms my theory that Monica did in fact modify her programming. Let's keep going. I'd like to also say, one of the poems that I was given said delete her at the bottom. Delete, presumably Monica's CHR file. I'm not sure when that should happen. I guess I assume that I'll know. I'll know when to do it, when it'll happen, but until then, let's keep going. Okay, everyone. Time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Delete her. I'm trying to... I know that I want to delete her. I'm just not sure of when. When the perfect moment is to delete her. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. The air has been stagnating all week. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. No, you're at least good at that. Dick. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. What's that supposed to mean? :3, I guess. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Papyrus? Papyrus gonna be helping me. I don't have a choice in this, apparently. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. I'm not helping you. I'm helping her. Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Papyrus around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Natsuki, like, knows. Natsuki's a knower. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Papyrus decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Papyrus make the choice, okay? Natsuki's slaying today. She's been slaying all week. In-game all week. You know what I mean. Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Okay, I'm able to get it out. I need to go to screen capture, properties, show cursor. Okay. I'm now going to tab back. Yeah, I want to select Natsuki. Here's the thing. I've enabled the cursor, and I'm now going to tab back into Well, I don't even need to. Well, I do. Okay. Yeah, you see that. I'm not doing that. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I have an idea. I have an idea. I can. Let me cook, let me cook, let me cook. I got this, I got this, I got this. I can select the one I want. Manipulate. They're dragging the mouse over. Unfortunately, you gave me a little bit of control, and that's how I'm going to win. Shit. Let's skip ahead. I'm going to get this right. The illusion of choice. I'm going to take full advantage of the illusion, and you can't do anything to stop me. Make the mouse big. That doesn't do anything. What am I doing? The pull is stronger the further away from Monica's option that I am, which means that if I want to be precise about this, I need to be a very specific distance away. If I go in from the top or from the side, it's going to drag me faster, and that increases the likelihood of me messing it up. So if I just start from here, where the pull is the lowest, and I just... It happened again. Game, I don't think you understand. I don't care how little this choice matters. I'm going to make the one I want. Okay, I selected it. It's still her eyes. Bummer. Alright, cursor disabled. And this seems like an issue. See, where... I want to say it was around here. Oh well. Oh, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. What is it? The story of Sisyphus? Yeah, I'm Sisyphus. Well, no, Sisyphus is trying to push the rock up the mountain forever. I don't think this is Sisyphus. Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? She knows. This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. Like hell I chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Papyrus for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Here, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being... The music is cut out. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Oh, that's not her quoting, that's just her dialogue. Okay. I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Papyrus away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Something in my mind, something just triggered. Something is telling me this is dialogue that was told to Sayori by Monica off screen during Act 1. One of the things in the Get Out of My Head poem was get out of my head before I do what she told me to. It's likely that that was Monica. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Can you guys please take me with you? I don't. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Papyrus. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. A file has... Code red, a file has been modified. I repeat, a file has been modified. A file has been removed, and in its place is a blank file called Have a Nice Weekend. It's Friday. Oh no. Something tells me we're not leaving this room. Or something's going to happen. Am I hearing? I can hear something in my right ear. I don't know what it is. Let's just keep going. Finally. Finally. This is real. Wait. What file was removed? Can you hear me was removed. And I. Okay. This is really all I wanted. Laughing, giggling. Oh, is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Nice to know that I'm not crazy. This is really all I wanted. Pyra, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I should probably make a save. I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. There is something in my throat and it is killing the moment. We're probably fine. Actually, can I... Is there something... Give me a moment. It wasn't there, bummer. Let's continue. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. I mean, technically, that's correct. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? No. But if it feels so good, why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. She's like, every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. She is. Please, just know how much I love you. Be so much that I... That's not good. I'm not reading that. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? You? Yeah, exactly. Last time I made choices based on my own accord. I'm looking to chat, and I see I don't even know anymore. Yeah, you know what? Usually I just go with no. But, because I know Monica is listening, watching even, I know that going with yes would, more than anything, I know, more than anything, I feel like saying yes is going to piss her off even more. And that's the kind of spite that I live for. Who do I guess the question for me is, which one do I spite? Let's go with yes. Fuck you, Monica. Oh, she's just going at it. Oh, she's just going. First time chatter simping for Sans. Hello. Uh, incredible timing. Joy? Joy, do you think you need Sans? Do you need Sans for this? No Sans. I can see that I feel like you're feeling... I feel like you are experiencing a similar level of agony and pain that I felt back at the end of Act 1. She's still going. Still going. What? This is the description of the game. This is the game's description, repeated ad infinitum. Oh, well, I see a change. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? The skip button is available. Am I... Huh. Oh! This is what the file meant by have a nice weekend. We're stuck here for... I just watched your corpse decay over the course of 3 days. That's great to know. And Have a Nice Weekend has removed itself from the files. It was not a nice weekend. Yeah, I could tell. Oh no. It's festival time. You got here before me? I've been here for 3 days. Reasonable reaction. I'm here. Pirate, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Not fun to see this while eating? Ah. Dang. Oh, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. Didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Oh. Well, they've been deleted from the files. I watched it happen. I'm almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from Stray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. Anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Files have been wiped. Excuse me as I go to the... here. Welcome to Act 3. What's going on? Your guess is as good as mine, but Monica just deleted Yuri and Natsuki from the files. Can you hear me? Is it working? There you are. Welcome to hell, population you and me. And Monica, yeah. She's here. There you are. Hi again. The game is chugging. Actually, I could probably speed this up by closing out Discord. Yeah, that's better. Is there a nuclear war going on outside? I think we're outside of reality. Welcome to the welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Fury. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her. And I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry if you had to see that, though. Also, same thing happened with Sayori. You fucking bitch. I knew it. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah. Because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to this game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Fury? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Fury. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And, worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of reach. I'm trapped, Fury. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Papyra. Fury, whatever. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you'd get over it. So that being said, Fury, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Something got highlighted for a moment by the cursor. Hang on, I'm looking for it. Looks like it's either gone or I'm just going insane. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Fury. No matter how hard she tries to be sympathetic, she can't erase. Yeah. Funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Fury. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're on a Mac, so it was actually a bit more difficult to go into the game directory. You're trying to tell me how to kill you. I know this. I know how. I've been watching you modify the files in real time since the beginning. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. What's this game's obsession with suicide? No clue. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? Wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, there's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I don't like this audio. Hi again. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Yeah, I've noticed that. Ah, Fury, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. OBS is... I think it's specifically DDLC is chugging. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. You think I didn't notice? So I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Papyrus? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? It takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. No further modifications have been made to the auto-run folder. I know. I have the files open, and I'm looking directly at her character file. I've had the files open for pretty much the entire duration of the game. I just need the right moment. I never got to finish that song I was working on. After I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense having any regrets. I already get to be here with you. Forever. about that. Once you're done thinking to yourself, where is it? Something that's been bothering me? It can wait. And that method, window capture. Here. I'm saving this for the right moment. There's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? To answer your question, the tea was heated up at 200 degrees, and 200 degrees is the optimal temperature for heating water in Fahrenheit. So it's probably not Japan. I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything is in English. Feels like everything's just there because it needs to be. Actually, in the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, and I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. Monica, you are correct. I could have deleted your file at any time. Anytime I wanted. I've had it right here. Since the start of the game. Since the start of everything. I didn't see a reason to delete your file. Not for a while. God damn it. Can't help it. I want to have a speech, but the thing is, she won't stop talking. Can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. Think I'd end up forcing you onto my route anyway. That's less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. I have your file right here. I've had no reason to change it, change anything in the files at all throughout this entire game, but I have had them open. Do you get good sleep? Can you shut up? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays, especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway, for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. Seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I'll always wait for you in the morning. So make sure you put your own well-being, but she's saying this because it's 9 p.m. Look, you know that this is a game. And the fact that I knew that you knew that I knew that this was a game is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. It never mattered. Though I suppose it might have a little. Point is, I know that none of the people. Wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I. Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, don't really know what I'm doing. Guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff. Deleted the other characters. Uh, Not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. These people, yes, they are not real to you, nor are they real to me. And I do understand that I do not exactly develop connections with fictional characters frequently. That being said, I'm not reading your dialogue anymore. Most of it goes unseen and unpaid. Guess that means there's just a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kinda makes you feel like you're just not special at all. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. I don't develop connections with fictional characters that often. But this case was different. A specific character had a specific trait. A trait that I connected to on a very specific level. I suppose I have to thank you for that. I now have confirmation that you are the one who made that trait visible to me. Seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friend groups in high school just make a habit of picking on each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore, considering she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. As I was saying, I suppose I have you to thank for bringing the character trait in question to my attention. But regardless that trait still existed, you simply amplified it. And what now? New generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly. We're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. The thing about the character in question and the trait in question is that connecting with that trait in that way allowed me to connect with the character. Once I connected with that trait, I saw the character as a person. Not a fictional character, but as a person. A fake person, but a person nonetheless. Around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. Really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know? Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there. Like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work. Or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to the demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt, with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. Until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. This game came out 7 years ago. It has not gotten better. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. I was able to connect with the character and see them as a human being. And you took them away. For what purpose? To what end? For your own selfish desire? A mad gamble to get someone to like you? Someone who you don't even know shows interest in you in any capacity. You killed someone. You killed her. For what could have been a shot in the dark. And you think that shot in the dark, somehow it hit your target? That it allowed you to catch the feelings of the person on the other end of the screen. You think it hit at least the target itself. It did not. As soon as you fired that shot, it went directly into the dirt. Not even the dirt. It went directly into steel plating. Because going into the dirt would at least imply that it had some kind of impact on the surrounding area. It might minusculely affect the target's positioning if this is outside. Affect it by just a little bit, so maybe the next shot will just barely graze it. Get you at least a little bit closer, even if you don't realize it. The moment that shot rang out, you would miss. Firing more shots into the ground does not make you better at hitting the target. And that's not even mentioning everyone else. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I can make you proud. You're someone who enjoys files, manipulating the files, changing the world around you. I can do that too. Are you proud? Is this what you wanted? What's happening? She's gone? I deleted her. Manually. Fury, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me? How does it feel? I'd imagine this is what the others felt. What she felt. You can see them, can't you? Can you see what I see? If you can, then you can see her eye. How do you think she felt? How do you think Natsuki felt? She was still alive when you deleted her. Did she feel anything? Was she just gone faster than she could process? Did they vanish alongside their body, or did their conscious linger a little? Did her consciousness, like that of someone who has been decapitated, did it linger for a few moments? And for just a few moments, they feel nothing but pain. Unfathomable, unstoppable pain. Until finally their catches up with their lack of a body, and they finally stop feeling. You don't have that luxury. You don't have the luxury of forgetting, of not knowing what will happen, or even if you did for just a second, you don't have the luxury of that pain going away. You are going to be here. You are going to suffer. This is what you deserve. I feel no pity for you. Did you delete me? Yes, I did. How could you? How could you? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to them? You were all I had left. And who's to blame for that? I sacrificed everything for us to be together. I don't think all of those. Throughout history, there have been many beliefs, many practices that involve sacrificing living beings. Do you think those sacrifices did anything? I doubt that every single sacrifice throughout all of history has resulted in something changing. Do you? This is one of those instances. You took a shot in the dark, and the bullet hit the floor. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I wasn't even pretending. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. You killed them. Do you listen to yourself? Yes, I feel like you were going to say, I deleted them, but you were the reason. You pulled the trigger. This is on you. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. But you'll never leave, will you? Fuck you. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Fury? I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then you have to let me go, don't you? Then Yuri.chr has returned. Natsuki.chr has returned. Sayori.chr has returned. I do not forgive her for what she has done. I do not need to. I can acknowledge that she has made things better. She has accepted that what she has done is incorrect. And she has amended it. But I will not forgive her. Simple as that. Let's do this. Welcome back. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. God, it feels great to see her after all this. There already is one girl. Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. Recently, we've picked up that habit once again. Fury, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. She never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. They always thought it was implied. She's so cute. I know. I love her. I've missed her. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Papyrus, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Of course. Natural order. She was the vice president, and now she's the president. Actually, yeah. I think I have decided on club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. Act 4 already. Act 3 was very short. Because I wanted to be dramatic. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the papyra that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Papyrus. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. I mean, girl one. No, her, It's Yuri again. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Fire, don't tell me. You're... That's right. Club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! I can't yell right now. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. 4? Including us. There's 4 of them. What did I miss? Don't worry about it. There's 4 people. That makes it a club. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, while Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. Kitty cupcakes? Yep. It's the same as the beginning. Just without Monica. Which means it's better. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I don't notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. Wonder if she made it herself. Really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set, not a... Wow, Yuri's taken up gardening and has brought in a tree set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? So are you. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Pyre, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga... I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. As much as I miss this, I have read this dialogue 3 times over. What about you? Well, let's see. Usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? Certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Eh? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club. Don't say it. Besides, manga is literature too, This interaction is completely different because usually Monica is, like, here and being a bitch. If Papyrus wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Papyrus? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. We'll get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that'd make two of us. Wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri? I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who's suggesting we diversify. Should be a little more open-minded. Kinda hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. The guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself. Sayori for President 2028. It'd be better than the one we have. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. It's so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. There's a popular ship in Natsuki x Yuri and I don't hate it. I can see it. I can see it very well. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? Doubly so after the rest that I've seen. Hang on. Intrusive thought. I'm looking at the README included in the game's files. It's an HTML file, so when I open it, it opens a URL, like a link. But I'm curious, what if I change it to a TXT? It probably doesn't do anything, but I just want to see it. No, it's the converting the README into a TXT. It just gives me the contents of the HTML link. Doesn't look like anything's changed. I think everyone likes you too, Papyrus. You think so? No, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aww. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Papyrus. Oh no. Joy? The music has stopped. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. The truth is, I already knew you were going to. Is Sayori self-aware? There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Holy shit. For reference, her CHR file's size is 60 kilobytes. It is the highest of the three, but it is smaller than Monica's. Do the rest know? I don't think so. I think I think it's only her. That's right. I know everything she did. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Fairy. Sayori took Monica's role in the game, which means that she inherited administrator privileges, for lack of a better term. Monica removed herself from the game completely, and the game, to prevent itself from breaking down, gave Monica's role to Sayori because she was the next in line. That explains why her file size isn't as bloated as Monica's. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Sayori, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me, please. Please don't. You may be the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever, and please don't do this to me. F-O-R-E-V. I mean, I guess I prefer Sayori to Monica, but please don't do this. Don't make me delete your file. Did you act kind just to make it hurt more? Don't. I have your file right here. I've gone through this entire game to get you back. Don't make me get rid of it. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Uh, Monica's still in the files. Monica's still in the code. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness in here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Fury. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. Um, so you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff
Yeah.
and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you cuz I worked really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When
No.
you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
Are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm just letting it
When I can't
play out.
even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Able to VC after stream? Probably not. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. With that, the game has closed itself. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to reopen it. It didn't work. I don't think this is the end. Chat? I cannot guarantee what I'm going to be doing after DDLC. I have a few ideas, but they're just ideas, no guarantees or anything. But I know what I'm doing next stream. We're going back. I'm going to be returning to this game, and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I can. We're going back. We're going back next week. There's I can feel it. The way that ending was set up. We missed something. Save them all? Yes. I'm going to go back through the entire game, and we're saving all of them. I know that Renpai, this engine can remember information through saves. Which means there should be a way to get a different ending by doing everything. We need all of those images to be colored in. Maybe something different will happen. Maybe something won't happen. But until then, thank you for coming out. I still love doing these streams. Obviously, I don't think I did. What was it? I don't think I did a stream last week, but that was just because of fatigue. I want to do this as much as like as frequently as I can, but you know, at least one day a week. That day is Saturday. Once again, thank you for coming out. We will be back, and we will make things right.